everyone, how are you doing? So I just finished recording a video talking about the documents that you need for your Australian study visa, and I thought, why don't I just go ahead and discuss how to apply for your Australian study visa. And I have quickly made notes about it on my laptop here. I have put together the points that you need to take note of in order to apply for your Australian study visa. I mean, after telling you what documents to put together, it is only right that I show you how to apply for your study visa. Okay, I'm going to break down the points and explain as much as possible how you would apply, and then one of these days I'm going to go live with my laptop to show you how you are meant to apply, how to fill the documents and apply for your study visa. So if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, and if you're already subscribed, please turn on the notification bell so that you will know whenever I'm going online to apply for these visas. Okay, if you're a returning subscriber, I want to say thank you so much for always coming back to my channel. I don't take it for granted, and I do appreciate the loyalty. And if you're a first timer and you're just stopping by, thank you so much for stopping by, but don't leave just like that. Please hit the subscribe button. My name is Zuri, and on this channel we talk about travel tips, immigration tips, as well as international opportunities. It could be scholarships, it could be job offers around the world for you, but it's basically talking about immigration. Okay, so if this is something that you're interested in, or you're interested in topics like these, please smash the subscribe button. And if you're feeling generous, you can also share my video with 1 or 2 people that you think would be interested in the kind of topics that I discuss on this channel. Now, let's go ahead to talk about how to apply for your Australian study visa. I'm not going to dwell so much on the documents needed because, like I said, I already created a video talking about the documents needed for your Australian study visa. So please, if you are interested in knowing the long list of documents needed, don't worry, the list is not so long, but they are essential, okay, for the success of your application. If you're interested in looking at the list of documents in order to prepare yourself before your visa application, please go watch that video. I'm going to link it in the description below, okay? Watch that video, and I'm sure that you will learn a whole lot. Now, let's go ahead. I have my laptop here as usual, and I have written down what you need in order to apply for your Australian visa. I'm talking about the steps that you need to take. Now, the very first thing you need to do is to get your COE, that is your confirmation of enrollment. And I talked about it in the other video where I talked about the documents needed, that you need to get a confirmation of enrollment from an authorized Australian university, okay? You cannot start to apply for your study visa without getting a confirmation from the university that the university has accepted you. This legitimizes your request for a study visa, okay? When the school accepts you, that is when you can now apply for the visa. Now, the step 1, like I said before, is to secure that confirmation of enrollment. Step 2 is to gather your documents. On that video, I discussed in detail all the documents you need: your international passport, your financial proof, your health insurance, your character certificate, and so on and so forth. We're just going to go ahead to the step 3, which is the main part, the crucial part, okay, which is for you to apply online. Now, the form that you need to fill is the form 157A, okay? I talked about it in the other video as well. You need to go to the Australian Department of Home Affairs and fill that form, okay? That is your online visa application. You need to fill that form, and make sure, one very crucial tip with filling your application form, whether it is this Australian study visa or any other visa in particular, make sure that whatever you're filling on the form is accurate information. Whatever information that you fill on the form, make sure that you are honest about it and that it is information that can be backed up, okay? Now, let's go ahead to talk about the next item on the list of things to do after you have applied online. In other words, you have filled that form on the Australian Embassy website. You will now be required to pay your visa fees, which is typically around 620 Australian dollars, okay? So you might check for updates because it might vary, but it is about 620 Australian dollars, thereabouts. And because of the fluctuating exchange rate, you will need to check how much that is in your local currency. And then the next step is to submit your biometrics. Okay, you will definitely be required to submit your biometrics in an authorized visa center in your country. In Nigeria, you can either submit to Lagos or to Abuja, because there are Australian visa centers in Lagos and in Abuja. So you will choose what region is closest to you or what region is easier for you to submit to, and you would submit to either Lagos or Abuja in Nigeria. Now, after you have submitted your details and your biometrics, the processing time varies, okay, between about 6 to 8 weeks, but during peak periods it might be higher. And so what I suggest is you need to apply way ahead. Okay, when you get your admission, apply for your visa way ahead, if possible 3 to 4 months before your proposed travel date, to avoid confusion. Okay, because I mean, if it's very close to the day that you're supposed to travel, you might still be running helter-skelter looking for a way to get the embassy to respond to you as quickly as possible. To avoid that confusion, just apply way ahead of time, okay, so that you can relax and do everything with a relaxed mind. Okay, now you're going to wait for your visa application, for your visa to be processed and for you to be contacted for you to get your visa handed to you. And that is all for this video. This video is actually a very short one, but I just want to remind you that there are some videos that you need to watch. There are some things that you need to be mindful of before you start your visa application. The first thing, I mentioned it in the other video talking about the documents needed for your study visa, your Australian study visa. The first thing that you need to understand is what the visa officer wants from you. Okay, I created a video talking about that. You need to understand what the mind of the visa officer or the immigration authority is concerning your visa application, so that you don't flout or you don't default with what the visa officer might want from you. I have a video on that, so please go watch it to understand the mind of the visa officer. The next video that you need to watch is how to grow your proof of funds. Okay, and I titled it the mistakes that we commonly make with proof of funds. A lot of people think that all you need to do is have several tens or hundreds of millions in your account and you're good to go. But no, a lot of people have been denied visas based on their finances when it comes to application for visas, even study visas, right? So you need to go and watch that video to understand the mistakes that are made when applying for visa applications, especially when it comes to proof of funds. I teach you in that video how to grow your proof of funds and the mistakes that you need to avoid when you are showing your proof of funds. Another video that I posted down here in the description for you to watch is how to show your proof of ties. Like I said before, you need to assure the visa officer that you are coming back to your country after your studies. Yes, I know a lot of you might want to stay back, but during the period of your application, the visa officer or the immigration authorities need to be sure that you have adequate ties back home. In other words, you have things that are going to bring you back to your country when you are done studying in their country. So please be mindful of that and watch that video on proof of ties, because it helps you to understand how to show your proof of ties, the documents that you need to show for your proof of ties. Okay, I have linked all these videos down in the description below for you, so just go and watch them. I really suggest that you watch all of them before you start your visa application, because these would help you. Now, the final thing I would request from you is to click on the notifications bell on this YouTube channel, because once in a while I do go live to show you how some visa applications are made, and I don't have a specific time for going live. Okay, I could go live anytime of the day. Okay, so please go click on that notification bell, because your YouTube would let you know when I go live and what topic I am actually treating when I go live. Thank you so much for watching till the end of this video. If the information you have gotten from this video was helpful for you, please click on the like button, give me a good thumbs up, because when you do that, YouTube actually shows me to more people that might be interested in my content. Thank you so much for your support. You can also share my video with 1 or 2 of your friends that you feel would be interested in the content that I share on this channel. Thank you so much for staying till the end of this video. I will see you in the next video.